Today we're taking the PodMobile to the lab and we're going to use a tool called Audio Precision. With that tool we're going to measure the most important aspects of audio performance of this device, and thus I can give you guys some real world actual measurements, numbers of what the performance of this thing is. Alright, so we are starting with the trickiest one. This is the SM7B, and as you can tell there is no activator of any sort. All you have is the cable going to the PodMobile right here. Okay, no fat head, no cloud lifter, none of that sort. And you know, the gain is it's not quite the maximum, but it's close. You know, it's quite high, the gain, because this microphone has a very low signal output, and that's why it's a difficult microphone to work with. And I know that if you plug this into one of the competitor audio interfaces directly, it's just not enough. So you need to pay extra. That's what boils down to, isn't it? For like this cloud lifter or fat head, which are great preamps, by the way. So right now we don't have any of that going on. And as you can tell, I'm able to speak freely about a foot away from the mic, yeah, without any issues. Sounds really good. You know, and the gain is sufficient. So I actually have still more gain to go here. So actually I'm just going to crank it up a little further just so you have an idea, okay? So, okay, bear with me. Here we go. Now the gain is maxed out and I'm further out from the microphone. Now this is a little bit almost too far, right? Like, you shouldn't use a mic like that, but you know, if you want to, just do it. Just do it. Okay, Nike is not paying for me it's not sponsoring this video. But here we go. This is a reasonable gain to work with this microphone seamlessly with the PodMobile connected to your computer or even your iPhone. And yeah, that's what you hear is what you get. Let's measure the hissing. Let's see what's the background noise like. Shall we? This is the SHURE SM7B at minus 60 dBs of noise floor in this quiet room. Alright, this time same thing, but with the fat head. I think this is an awesome little device. It's just that I designed the PodMobile so it doesn't require this. This lists for $89 typically. Sometimes it goes on sale. But the point being is that with the PodMobile, because it does not require this, you can save up to $180, you know, if you're using both channels, like two people using the PodMobile. So yeah, obviously I'm not using the fat head since it's on my hand right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reduce the gain of the PodMobile to 0, put the fat head here and increase the gain, and we'll measure the hissing noise. Meanwhile, you can tell, you can notice if there's actual, perceivable difference. So there we go. We'll do it now. All right, 1, 2, 3. Reducing the gain. And we are back. This time with the fat head. And it's the same thing almost, isn't it? Yeah. See, you don't have to buy this fat head when you have the PodMobile. But the fat head is a good product, and if you want to use it with the PodMobile, it enhances the performance of your dynamic microphone. So I still recommend the product. I think it's a great product, by the way. All right, let's check that hissing noise, shall we? This is the same SHURE SM7B, this time with the fat head, and improved the noise floor by 7 decibels, clocking minus 67 decibels. Listen. There we go. Okay, the next victim is the SHURE MV7, and this is the less expensive XLR only version. So it doesn't have the USB things. The USB is the PodMobile. So this, in comparison with the SM7B, costs much less. This is $179 at the time being versus $398 of the SM7B. So you can definitely save good with this microphone. And yet I'm speaking here very comfortably. I like what I hear. You know, you're hearing in this video what I'm hearing, so you can approve this or not. And this microphone has a higher output compared to the SM7B, and therefore, if we didn't need the fat head for the SM7B, you needed even less for this one. Therefore, you can actually save a bunch. So therefore, for podcasting, I think this is good value. I particularly like this guy here. But that's not up to me. It's up to you. I'm just showing you what we have. Now, since the gain here on the PodMobile is less because this microphone is louder, so to speak, I also expect the signal-to-noise ratio, or the hissing, the background noise, to be better as well. So let's find out. I'm curious. Let's check it out. This is the SHURE MV7, and the recorded background noise is minus 66 decibels. All right, next is the Audio-Technica AT2020, a microphone that I can't recommend enough. The only thing that one needs to be careful with is that, as any condenser microphone, so this is a different style of microphone, it's quite sensitive to, noise and wind noise, that sort of thing. But man, it sounds good, okay? This sounds phenomenal, in fact. And I started the video using this microphone. If you go back all the way to the beginning, this is the microphone I'm using at the beginning of the video. This guy here lists for $99. Sometimes it goes on sale for even less than that. So yeah, it's a great buy. And one of the advantages of a condenser microphone, such as this one, and many others, is that the output is much higher, and for this reason, your noise floor is much lower, as I explained when I was explaining how to do the test. Okay, enough said. Let's see what the noise floor is like. But yeah, I could talk forever on this thing. It's just the level of detail and the sound quality. It's pretty impressive, especially considering the price. Unbelievable. Finally, this is the AT2020, and it clocks a background noise of minus 73 decibels in this room.